My enemies are many. My equals are none.
Welcome back to part 30 of my France Let's Play for Napoleon Total War with Darthmod. So, picking things up, we left them last time, just going through the end turn phase as we completed all of our moves, all of our spending and building at the end of the last episode for the previous turn. As always, thanks for your comments, advice, tactics and suggestions. They're all greatly appreciated. Do keep them coming, as well as your unit name suggestions. So we just saw there the Prussians gathering their few remaining forces around Stettin. Should be able to have one big final clash with the Prussians before we then sweep east to take their remaining settlements. We obviously took Berlin and Warsaw last time, and now I imagine the Prussians are pretty damn broken. I don't think they can do anything to stop the might of the Grand Army. I mean, they never could. They could only delay us, and their time is now up. Ottomans just having a little shuffle, and the Spanish as well. Spain, you've not really done much this campaign, have you? I mean, maybe a few little naval engagements against our enemies, but on land, I don't think you've really done much. Bless you. Exploited resource. Thanks, Leia, for that. Abolition of slavery done. Good, good, good. Agents detected. We've got gentlemen. Nice. We'll sort you out in a minute. And a spy. Lovely. Workers on strike. Yeah, it's fine. You'll soon learn to love us. And we have a new mission. Capture the city of Königsberg. Description. Since your conquest of Berlin, we have been receiving reports that Königsberg has become the center of an increasing amount of Prussian resistance against our empire. The Prussian monarchy, fled there from Berlin, have instilled patriotic fervor and an anti-French sentiment amongst the people, posing a serious threat to our authority in the region. Take Königsberg and bring the Prussians to heel once more. Reward, Prussia will be compelled to make peace. I think Prussia will be compelled to make peace because they won't exist anymore by the time I take Königsberg, because that's going to be the chain of conquest that we're going to be going through. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think they've got any other territory. No, just those three. So, yeah, that should be a straightforward mission to go through. Speaking of missions, we've obviously got Moscow in there, our march on Moscow. Now, I've mentioned this a few times when I've described or outlined my plan for the conquest of Russia, which is to kind of do an even sweep east along Russia's front here, rather than just going through kind of cutting a bloody path straight to Moscow, as Napoleon did, and then looking to kind of conquer out. The reason why I'm thinking I'll leave Moscow till last is that I'm not 100% sure if the moment we take Moscow, that'll just trigger the cinematic for the end of the campaign and give us our victory, because I know we've got until late December 1812, but I don't think we have to wait until 1812, right? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like I've asked this every Napoleon campaign I've ever done because I'm never sure of it and I can't remember what we've done in the past or what's happened in previous campaigns. But correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think you have to wait until late December 1812, because it's not like hold those regions until late December. It's complete by the end of your turn. Capture and hold 35 regions, including the ones shown. Complete by the end of your turn. Yeah, so it should trigger the victory the moment we complete these two bits here, which is listed victory regions. We need 5 of them, which now includes Königsberg and Moscow is the only ones remaining that we don't have. And then we also need 35 regions. We currently have 32. Just by taking those 3 final Prussian ones will take us up to the number of regions that we need. So, I mean, we could just make a beeline straight for Moscow, and then the campaign will be ended probably. I mean, we'll have a few battles against it, probably by part 40. Maybe it'll go on till part 50 if we don't do that. I mean, I don't know how many we'll need to fight, to be honest. Maybe it will be all said and done. I think, you know, we are certainly heading into the end game. I don't think we're going to turn this into a full map conquest, just because I think at this point it would kind of be fairly needless. And also because we've done this campaign, the campaigns of Napoleon with this, we've been following through his kind of more narrative, objective focus campaign. I don't think I really want to just go for a full map conquest with this. To be honest, if I was going to do a full map conquest within this era, I'd probably say I'd want to go back and do an Empire campaign, which I previously have said I'd never do again. I'd never return to Empire. But the PUA, the was it Pirates Uber Allies mod, and the Empire 2 mod. Both of them look really promising. And I know a lot of you have asked me, would I consider checking one or both of them out at some point and maybe even consider doing a full campaign. I'm kind of tempted to maybe even revisit and do a new Great Britain World Conquest campaign in Empire with one of those mods, but I'll need some time to check out both those mods to see how I like them and which one I prefer. If I was going to return for one last final Empire series, although I guess if the mod's really good, then maybe I'll do a few more. The scope and scale of Empire for me still eclipses in many ways the fact that it is often a very buggy mess still. Empire 2 at some point in the future, CA, although it doesn't seem like it's likely for the next title or two. We shall see. But yeah, obviously, we've said we want to do a Peninsula campaign as well. I'd be keen to do that. So we'll probably have a poll basically once this series comes to an end as to whether we replace it with a Peninsula campaign or an Empire series, probably with Great Britain again. Because I can't remember how many years it's been actually since my last Empire series with Great Britain. In fact, when we go through our next intern phase or when we're loading into battle, I'll load it up on my phone or something like that and just quickly check. But yeah, there'll be a poll for more historical gunpowdery action, I think, following on from this. But yeah, obviously as well, I'm not forgetting that we will have one final singular episode and chapter once we finish this Napoleon campaign, this 1812 campaign, which is the Battle of Waterloo scenario to fight through, which is the final part of this Campaigns of Napoleon section in Napoleon Total War. But yeah, that's the reason why I'm leaving Moscow to last, because I assume we'll get a cinematic victory message. So I want the conquest of Moscow to coincide with the complete and utter collapse of Russia. That's the plan there. Right, mission issued. Yep. Where was it telling me we got a resource to build up here? The gold mine. Just a casual 10k. Thankfully, we've got nearly 40k a turn. So that's good. We've got loads of infrastructure projects. I mean, our economy now is just completely spiraling, which is glorious. That's what we want. There's my new spy. No. Oh, it was at Vienna, wasn't it? Or it'll be around. Yeah, there we go. I mean, let's send you down here. I mean, I know we've got loads of spies all marching into the east. But yeah, you were going down here as well. I guess just throw them all over. Send you over towards Kiev. Just reveal what the enemy has planned. So this one I was bringing back to check out the Prussians, but we can see them there. We're going to be advancing. I mean, if you go into Königsberg, but I mean, this army can... Well, we don't want to take Königsberg yet, actually, because otherwise it will cause a peace to occur. So send you over here so I can see what the Russians have got planned, if anything. I don't think they do, though. I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen Russians striking against us more, to be honest, but I'm assuming it's because they're all with the Ottomans and maybe they're kept busy down here. So it'll be interesting when our spies get over there to see what's going on. Now, where was that other gentleman? Okay, we've got our spy in Berlin. He can move out now as well. Just send them all through here. You're chilling in Madrid. That's fine. You've got a spy over in England. Oh, yeah, I was going to bring you in and drop you up by St. Petersburg. I think that was the plan. You're in there. You're in there. Got to find the new gentleman. I'm assuming he's standing outside of a college or university already. Yep. Here we go. We're getting a new one at Magdeburg. But have I actually got enough research for you to do? I mean, when we get to the next tier, maybe. I mean, we've got that we can throw you into. Yeah, I mean, okay, I was going to get rid of it, but we'll just leave it in there. Yeah, pop you in. Can I duel anyone and get rid of them? Probably not worth it. Just go in there and research. Oh, can you not go in there until we've taken out... We had this before, didn't we? Okay, fine. Try and take out this guy. Let's find out what happens with the duel. was about to say pistols or blades, but you guys have gone straight in with the blades. Oh. So I never understand that. Like, is that my guy? Has he won? Or are we seeing this because I've just lost my dude now? I kind of... No, your opponent killed. Good. So, yeah, now I can go in. Okay, cool. Good. Okay. Why did we go to his funeral? I guess honourable? Good sport? I guess. Fair enough. Right. You're in there. Right, I'm just kind of trying to... We were going to build up a Crimean force to go through the Crimea, weren't we? The Guard of Paris pretty good? Not really, but you know what? I might just see them out in the field anyway. 7 turns so we can get our best of our best. I might just blast through a few turns actually just to allow us to get the better ones, because it'd be nice to have an elite army going on through. So yeah, we'll hold off doing that. We'll just do some infrastructure projects. We've got a few like barrack stuff we can build up, but we don't really need to worry about that too much. Much rather make sure the roads are upgraded. I mean, the only ones I might upgrade are the Court of Justice, because they'll get us more tax rate through places. But you don't have that much. Wow, yeah, you need that with the roads through there. Oh, I might need a little bit left just to recruit some militia to leave behind. Oh, we can get the Vistula Legion Grenadiers. Polish Legion as well. Nice. Westphalian Fusiliers. Let's get the Polish Legion through here. Nice. Yeah, I don't know why if it's just... I feel like I'm remembering Darthmod different, but I feel like... I guess it's just because France starts so strong. But I feel like some of the other campaigns I've done where the enemy sent like way more armies against me. I know we were using, was it like Bran McBorn settings at one point, which did make the AI go a bit crazy. Certainly made it very aggressive, but I think it was more aggressive just because they had like 50 more armies to use. It'll be interesting to see. I mean, how those of you that tried like the mods for Empire 2 or PUA, which do you guys prefer, and which do you find any of them got slightly more aggressive AI that you find? I just want to make sure it's like a little bit of a challenge rather than just a full-on British steamroll, as it often turns into. Right, Napoleon's that it's going to be these guys to go in for the fight, isn't it? I mean, we do have Anne Brune there as well. This is Massena and Bernadotte. Bernadotte's got nothing special in his army, but he's got a lot of just solid Fusiliers. It's going to be a brutal battle regardless. We've got this one actually as well. The Swiss Grenadiers. We could give Bernadotte a little bit of an upgrade, couldn't we? A bit of variety. Give a jump to that. Although we keep waiting for when we can eventually get more, but it's going to be another 4 turns before we can. Yeah, no, leave Bernadotte with this force. Although I wouldn't mind seeing the Grenadiers are just good though. A bit of power to them. Murat and Napoleon, I think, will keep together. I mean, to be honest, we don't need 2 generals in the field, so let's send Massena and this force into the fight together. Yeah, let's do that. I doubt they'll trigger because they'll see that army as a third coming in. They may even actually shy away from it completely. I mean, Davo will give you another turn to replenish, but then we can strike Danzig. Yeah, the guy's going to hold there. This army can then move in to take or to look after Warsaw for us. And we're putting up fresh forces ready for a great big push against Russia. I think we'll have a few turns just to kind of sit along the front to gather up. Like you just said, but we won't want to be pushing through Russia during the winter, so we'll need to wait for spring. We won't make the same mistake that a certain Emperor of France made. And, well, not just him. Many like him over the centuries all underestimated the Russian winter. I think that's all we can do. We've got my ships here, haven't we? Pop back in there. That's all my merchantmen searching for the Prussian navy, wasn't it? So we've now brought... Actually, no, we haven't, have we? Oh, we're sending my fleet here to have a little scout out, aren't we? And then we're going to bring them back over there. Where was my other fleet that we brought down? Oh, here we go. Oh, no. Were we going to bring you over there? No, that other fleet can do it. You guys can come back up here, pick up that spy, and then go up to St. Petersburg. And likewise, take an army over there. Just send all these guys on to Sugar for now. And whatever that is, it'll be fine. Whatever it's going to do, it's going to keep increasing our income. Quite nicely. Lovely. You just wait. Import. Nice. Don't think there's any more forces that we need to worry about moving. So now it's battle time. I might actually just move you back. We'll see here, we can now cut off the settlement and deal with this army separately. We do have some Silesian cuirassiers, so it'll be two tough battles, but I think I would prefer that rather than facing the steady onslaught in case things go wrong. So we'll send this army to strike Stettin, and then we will clear this army away, which may well run. No, you're gonna stand and fight. But I have my army reinforcing. In fact, I've got, Bernadotte coming in as well. Wow, okay. Yeah, I mean, I really don't need that. We shouldn't have the need for any reinforcements coming in, so I won't worry about shuffling them around. Let's fight it. This should be the breaking of Prussia, the fall of Prussia, good and proper. Because I doubt they'll be able to shuffle any troops around. And gather any new ones up. Maybe they'll get a full stack at Königsberg. Maybe Napoleon himself can strike them down one last time. It is winter. The Prussian snows have fallen. And so too shall be the fall of the Prussians. Yeah, we don't have a nice starting deployment here. I'm going to want to rush my artillery forward to hold up around here, I think. Central position. Maybe a cannon to secure the flank here. Rush forward. I'll have two kind of close in the middle. I mean, just the other side of that ridgeline right by those trees. That's all I want to do. So go there. And then this one, probably... yeah, just on the edge of it there. And then this one... Is that group of trees? I don't know if I want to go that far forward, like right up to here. That would be pretty crazy. It's quite far forward as well. But otherwise, I think we're going to be a bit blocked, though, with terrain, which isn't going to be ideal. So it'd have to be... Yeah, it's not going to be great. You go there. Maybe I'll have to shuffle you over a smidge. Portuguese Legion. We will have you guys in light spacing over here to start with. more light troops. Okay, we can have both. You guys over on the left. Support that cavalry, or rather have the cavalry support you. Then we'll go for 2 over on here on the left. I think it's going to be 1 in between you guys. There. Then I reckon 2 and 2. Yeah, it looks about like it. 2 through here. And 2 through there. So in fact, actually... Oh no, hang on. I forgot. I've got that one there. Oh my. Right, in that case... do a single one here. Going to be a very tight central group. That's okay. Spread the artillery out a bit more. And that just tucks that other artillery piece in a bit better for us. There we go. And then in fact have you guys closer to support our main force. He's in the middle. They're there. You guys are here. Bring the Portuguese Legion down here. I mean, I probably could have them up there. That's where we're going to be moving them to, but let's not risk it. And then Messena. It's going to be a rapid scramble. Immediately into canister. Just about got everyone in order, and then we just need to shuffle around with the infantry. A little bit of maneuvering. Make sure they're in the right positions, which they're not ideally, actually. Shuffle that artillery up a smidge more. And have these guys screening through the trees. Keep going. Charge the militia if you can. Okay, let's put them all on round shot. So they'll be able to hit their artillery nicely.
A glorious
oh
victory,
yeah,
sir.
shredding those cannons point blank, super accurate. That's what we want. You guys have already broken. My light troops to go fight over there. how well you guys can fire. Just clip one of ours away. Form into square with you guys. Send my cavalry in. Out of square, boys. Turn them back round. Go for the lancers.
Sir! Sir!
Go for the general.
Is under attack!
Once you've broken these, we go straight for the cannons, clear them out. The center of the field is open. That unit's been absolutely shredded. Which is what we like to see. Alright, you guys, yeah. Shut the door round here. What's happening here? Oh, artillery, get back. What are you doing? You crazies. That's because the cavalry. See him away.
Our men are running, sir!
Recruit the cannon crew. If we lose that one, it's okay. We've got spare ones. Timoculaire. We've got reinforcing cannons. So where's that unit? That's what I'm looking for. Not your finest moment, Massena, but I think you're facing some fairly stiff Prussian resistance at last. Potentially one last time. Cannon crew has recovered just at the last. Broken. Lovely. It's going to be a full Prussian break. Right, troops get ready over here. Stop their retreat back to Königsberg. Little do they know, even if they do escape this and start retreating back east, Davo, our Iron Marshal, shall cut them off at Danzig.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
There we go, there's the full break. We can let them go. They think they are safe. Oh, how wrong they are. 899 lost. Not bad. Well fought all. Well fought. Seize them off. Then what we'll do is pull Massena back to replenish and move Bernadotte in as reinforcement here. Although I don't know, we might be able to order resolve it, to be honest. I don't know if we'll need to fight it. It's not like we haven't fought plenty of battles. We could demand their surrender and that would kick their army out. It's von Blücher. Oh, it's because, yeah, we're still pulling them in. Yeah, let's do it. Let's kick him out. We'll fight him again. Break him in the field. There we go. Right, yeah. Bernadotte. Is that meant to be a bridge there? I'm assuming so. In fact, actually, can you go oust him? You can fight him at the port. Another showdown with von Blücher. There we go. That army's moved in there. Into the farmland. Although, actually, I mean, you could move. You can move further this way. There you go. Napoleon will march through here towards Danzig. So that artillery survived, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Good. And Murat can actually, yeah, reach out rapidly there. But little do they know, it'll be Davo jumping up in surprise, taking out Danzig next time. So actually, yeah, Napoleon probably won't face them again. Oh, yeah. I forgot. I'm going to have rebellion over here. That's not good. Okay, yeah, we're going to have to go in there. Of course, they don't quite like us. Where was it? Mecklenburg as well, wasn't it? Okay, they're okay now. Have we got... We should be able to see, shouldn't we? If we've got anywhere exempt. It's just Brandenburg. Resistance to foreign occupation. Yeah, that's gonna keep going for a little while. There's nothing more we can do though, rather than sitting a large army in. Although I'm pretty sure we need to adjust taxes because otherwise they're gonna kick off, aren't they? Oh, but they're exempt from tax, so that's not going to do anything for them anyway. Yeah. So okay, right. There's nothing we can do. There may just well be a rebellion there. That's fine. Where else was that showing actually? Unhappiness. Lots of industrialization. Okay. It's alright, guys. Don't worry about it. To be fair, though, do you really need to be that? I could probably shuffle you to something else. Easy fix. Throw in some militia. The repression bonus there. Good. Right. I guess let's have our last battle against the Prussians then. With Bernadotte. It's pretty close. It's pretty even. Von Blücher wants to put up one last fight. In fact, he outnumbers us a little bit. I mean, pretty much just that unit of militia, which we know won't stand. They have the same number of artillery as us. In we go. Just checking to see when I did my British Great Britain campaign on Empire with Darthmod. Wow. Nearly 11 years ago. 13th of April 2013 was when part 1 went out. Oh my days. That's absolutely mad. Yeah, I think it's been long enough that we could definitely do a new series on that. Wow. Yeah, I'd be up for doing another Britain one. I mean, I can't remember what happened, throughout that one. I do like the fact that even though, usually I don't like the idea of starting as a large empire, but I like the fact that in Empire, obviously, Britain is spread across its position in Europe, the Americas, and India, which makes for quite the challenge. So we'll probably play that. Yeah, I'd be up for that. I think. I don't know why I'm putting all my artillery in the center. That's where they've got all theirs, but it's not going to be most effective. Now, I'd see 1 or 2 comments cropping up every so often saying, why don't I, push my troops forward? Why do I just kind of sit back in a wide line and let the enemy come to me where I've got cannons and canister? I mean, it's not the kind of be-all and end-all of Napoleonic tactics, but largely, you know, broadly speaking, those are the tactics of the day of, you know, shelling the enemy with artillery until you could draw them in. I mean, you would have advances with infantry, but I mean, I'm playing from more of a standpoint of minimizing my casualties, utilizing the sheer unbreakable force of my cannons to maximum effect. Which I think the vast majority of you are pretty happy with them. I think they're one, two, perhaps maybe they're new to my content, new to my series, but largely I've kind of always played this way with Napoleon Total War. Don't know about you guys, but yeah, I just kind of feel it's the most effective way for me to play how I like playing. I'm not saying it's the best way, but necessarily, but ooh, trying to get them through that wall. I think they break. Although that would be lovely, just to have a whole load of troops along that wall line. I didn't even see that initially, but that's just too good not to use. I'm just wondering, should I have artillery out here? But no, I think we'll have concentrated groups in the center. And then one wide out on the left. By this tree. I say wide. A little bit wider than the others. But yeah, I don't tend to push my troops forward when I can draw the enemy into my cannon line. And then utilize that canister to devastating effect. So that's why I play the way I have been. I'm always open to new tactics and suggestions, but just largely, I mean, there are times where I've tried doing like aggressive pushes across the battlefield, but then equally so, quite a lot of you then go, Lionheart, you're just losing troops. So yeah, I mean, I'll probably sit with this. We might have some more daring advances as the campaign goes on. Certainly wouldn't mind trying to change things up a little bit with my tactics and playthrough and kind of general battlefield strategy, but if it works, you know, that's just kind of where I sit on it, I guess. It works, it does what I want it to do. So that's kind of why I do what I do. I'm thinking actually I'm going to overload this right flank with all the infantry because some of them be stuck on the wall, and then the others will do an advancing maneuver to weaken the flanks, and then we'll have all the cavalry over on the left. For one, try and draw their cavalry out that way, but also then if they don't respond to it, we've got cavalry superiority over there. I've taken away a unit that was meant to be, yeah, in here. That's fine. We've got this one that I left behind there. Beautiful. So you're unlimbered, ready to fire, unlimbered, ready to fire. Happy days. Right, start the battle. Give them all barrage.
A glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Pop you guys onto the wall. There we go. That's going to be a great position. And then send you guys over like so. Why aren't you guys docking? I think it's because that one's going on it, so I've got to wait for that one to move into position first. It's the snipe out first. I guess also a lot of the way I play is kind of responding to how the AI arrays itself. So if it's got a long line, I want to spread out and match it so that I don't get flanked as well. Especially in, yeah, Empire and Napoleon, the penalties for, you know, leaving flanks exposed and what have you are pretty huge. And kind of, I guess, historically, where you can see some fantastic strategies employed, devastating enemy positions, outflanking them, outmaneuvering them. So here, I mean, for the AI, I don't think really... I don't know if I've ever seen it use canister shot. I don't think, maybe it doesn't value it, but it tends to do these grand batteries, which probably are more accurate at the time rather than me spreading them out. But spreading them out allows me to have that overlapping canister shot field of fire. But yeah, the enemy, I mean, my logic or, you know, reason to just I guess validate why the AI is doing what it's doing right now is it knows I've got more superior accurate cannons. So while it's trying to shell mine with its own, it knows that they're getting taken out. So in the meantime, it's pushing force its infantry to try and overwhelm our position so that they can then neutralize our cannon. Little do they know it will be very ineffective. Shuffle along the wall that way, please. Yeah, okay, just goes a bit squiffy. That's fine. You guys go here. See the Lancers incoming. Just shuffling around here. We're going to go into square in a minute. Now. And then if that doesn't work, this one as a reserve square, although they're going to be caught by the overlapping fire from that one. So we want to pull it back so that they're then, if they flank around this way, they're caught by the fire from these guys on the wall. That's really cool. This is definitely something I want in future titles again, being able to
our general is under attack.
Get your troops over the walls and around them and interact with them more. Right, cavalry, yeah, we've kind of forgotten about you guys. Need to get you around to the flanks, please. Okay, Bernadotte, you are too close, clearly. Let's pull you back. That square on its own has defeated the Lancers comfortably. You guys are actually firing a smidge. That's fine. We're going to draw the enemy into this dip here. I mean, I say we're going to draw them in. I don't know if we'll be successful. Probably would have been cool to have like a cannon here then to really angle them in. But they're not focusing up this much on the flank. So they've got all their cannon back there with cavalry defending it. Switch to canister. Barrage again for more rapid reloading. And send the cavalry up. And then at the same time, deploy this infantry to secure that flank a little bit better for us. Come back in again. Stop firing because you're going to be shooting your own guys across the line. But yeah, what's your go-to tactic for Napoleon Total War, for Empire Wars? One that just really, I don't know, you really enjoy doing. For me, yeah, it's just lining up the troops and getting those effective overlapping canister ranges well and truly going. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to flank them with the cavalry here and strike their artillery and their cavalry out of here. Of course, I get the really nice defensive position when the AI decides not to attack that position. Can't even make it there because the cannons are just sweeping them aside before they even get a chance. I mean, they're doing a lot of damage to this one here. They're taking out 2 of my cannons. Also wonder if they're also trying to take out Bernadotte at this point, but... Okay, bring you guys around behind, knock out the cannon. They're actually... Looks like they're trying to pull back to reform their infantry line. Now, if they did that, that would be a time where I would then advance to them. I think a lot of the reason why I form up the way I do is that I know that AI will always just march to me. So there's no point kind of marching to counter them when I can set up a far more effective kind of trap for them along my own battle lines. But yeah, ultimately a lot of it is also reacting to how the AI is foolishly feeling that day. Send the cavalry in behind. We told them to fire at will as well now. Shut these back to round shot. Try and draw the infantry back to us. Oh, no need to do that. We've got these musketeers coming through. Cavalry arrives behind them. I'd like to think enemy unsuspecting in the great cavalry trap that's about to be sprung on them. There we go. I know. Just took out a load of your own guys, your wallies. Yeah, those guys are down to 55 now. Good idiots. I had to cross over like that at the last minute. Dang it. You guys Allies might get a little bit of action if they keep advancing a smidge more. I want my cavalry around them, shooting the enemy in the flanks here. Have them dealt with. Okay, yeah, they're firing off the wall a little bit. That's nice. You got a bit of action. Bring up Bernadotte. Go. Finish off their cavalry and cannon. Beautiful. Now where is von Blucher? He needs to fall. Reform the line quickly. Ooh, they've charged us. One way to clear the cannon line. Move the cavalry to the flanks. In we go. Get back on your cannon. Okay, give them the Prussians that. Managed to clash with our line. And hit another cannon one. So there we go. Finish them off. We've got nowhere left to run. Okay. Take down von Blucher if you can.
We have killed their general, sir.
Beautiful.
Now,
Blucher is gone. Again. To the wounded wagon. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe did Darthmod change that? I don't know. I always thought it was 3 and out, but I guess it's only for the player. Maybe I'm just completely misremembering. Total carnage through the center now. Throw the troops forward. And there we go. Von Blucher's, I'd say his end, but something, you know, tells me he might just be able to pop back up in Königsberg one last time. Although we should be able to march on it. Might be next a turn after that, though. Yeah, it's 2 turns. Will he be back? I doubt it. We lost 1,045 in that. Not bad. GG all. the last of them there. We can march now and see these guys off. Then we should be able to get back on in. So the auto resolve will lose just as many. Oh my days! We lost 900 to that tiny force. What? Okay, we're all replenishing. That's good. And yeah, it looks like we're gonna end today's episode exactly where we left the last one, pretty much. Straight into an end turn at the start of the next episode. So we'll pick things up from there. A fresh turn. And it should be the end of the Prussians next episode. So until then, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and all that goodness. And until the next one, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Take care and ciao for now.